Good morning, everyone. It's early, quite early, 8:17, the clock said, and as you can see, it's not sunlight yet, although it's getting brighter and brighter by the minute. I also see fog coming in. That's why I'm leaving now, not waiting for the light. It's been a week since my little incident with the axe, and my finger is healing quite nicely. I've been at the doctor's office and taken out the stitches, 8 of them. So yeah, ready for a Christmas hike. It's quite dark in here, and I didn't bring any light, but it's getting brighter and brighter for every minute. This is, I mean, I'm now out hiking, seeing the sunrise in the distance, and this is before most people have hadn't time to wake up. In Norway, the tradition is to open presents and have a nice dinner and such on the evening of 24th of December. So today, a tradition for many is a nice breakfast, lunch, brunch with maybe just your core family, or maybe some guests. And then it's normal to have a nice dinner in the evening. And many people are going around having parties and dinners all week, including New Year's. But the first and second day of Christmas, I think that's the main thing for people. Today, for me, it's always been a day of relaxation in the morning. This is relaxing, truly relaxing. It's just over a year ago since I was here the last time. I was here on the 23rd of December 2023, and now it's the 25th in 2024. It's very, very different. Last year we had snow. It was a good amount of snow by this time, and in early January we had some extreme colds, about -20 centigrade, and even colder. So it's a change. Now it's 0 or +2, 3, maybe 4 degrees. We had a bit of a snowfall yesterday, and it's cold in the nights, but when the sun starts to warm up, it's a whole different story. What a beautiful place. You can see the fog in the fjord down here. The sun is rising. It's beautiful. I'm going to light a fire and I'm going to cook a meal that's left over from the Christmas dinner yesterday. What I was able to bring, that is. There's some potatoes, some gravy, meatballs and some pork belly. No sauerkraut or any of that stuff because it would be too much to carry, and I'm a meat guy anyways. Now let's start with that fire thing. If you saw my last video, you will know that I chopped my finger, not off, but I chopped my finger with the axe. So I'm not allowed to chop wood outside for a while. It's been a rough week. No work. Not much you can do when you can't use one of your index fingers, but it's all right. It's all right. Let's see. This is just about the amount of wood I usually bring, but I most often chop it out here. That's about it. This is flat and nice. I will take away all this debris that easily catches fire, because we do not want that. Matches. It went out as it touched the wood. That's better. Now, let's see if it lasts. It's always interesting to see if it lights with the first match that catches fire. Usually it does, but sometimes you're unlucky and your wood is too wet, or it's too much wind, or it's not enough wind, or something. There's always something. But this looks very nice indeed. I even brought a kettle for the coffee. This is homemade gravy, so when it stays in the fridge it gets rather solid, but when you heat it up it's just like yesterday's gravy. But I wouldn't recommend having it for several days. A couple of days is maximum, I'd say. The positive thing about cooking on fire is that it gets hot really fast. It's getting hot really fast when dealing with fire. It's a lot of fat with pork belly. Good fat. Fat that tastes good. Just a little heat now, and I think I'm ready to eat, to feast. Sun rising. Ah. Hey, just reminding you of the podcast, Roaming the Realities, where I talk about everything from life to death and everything in between. It's on Spotify, Podbean, and here on YouTube. I was sitting here, enjoying my cup of coffee and looking at the sun. I took a 2 minute to look at the news for the day, and when I lifted my eyes to see the sun again, this is what I saw. The fog just came in really quickly. So I had my cup of coffee and I put out the fire, and now I'm heading back down. What a great day. I'm glad I had this view. I was expecting some fog, but not like this. I find Christmas to be very stressful, even though we're not doing anything. Especially, we're not having big parties. We're not a huge family that gathers, and I just feel it's too stressful. It's not comfortable at all. It's all these expectations that are almost linked into your brain that this is how it should be, and now you should now you should feel like this, and blah blah blah. The whole event is just stressful. I also think that opening presents in front of a lot of people, or just some people, is quite. I don't like it. It's because then again, people are expecting you to show some emotions, and even though you're happy, you might be tired or stuffed or whatever, so you don't have the capability to show any happiness or emotions towards that present. But in a couple of days, you might be very happy you got the present, or not. Again, Christmas is very stressful, and if it was just me, I don't think I would celebrate Christmas at all in the traditional way, anyhow. But I'm not alone. I have kids. I have a family, so I'll do what they want, and then I can get what I want later, like this, out hiking, while my family is home. They're probably had breakfast, watching some cartoons, playing with some new toys, and when I get home, I'm not a grumpy dad. I'm happy, which is quite important to not be grumpy. I guess we can call this another successful hike with a great view, good food, and no injuries. It's just a little bit further, and I'm back to civilization. That means I'll end this video here, and with that, I wanted to thank you all for joining me this year. Maybe it will be another video before the New Year's. Who knows? Yeah, I want to thank you all for joining me on my hikes this year. It's been quite a journey. Lot of new places, a lot of new views, and a lot of fantastic experiences. And I hope you will join me for another year with even more fantastic views and more experiences. See you guys around.